Hey guys, and welcome back to Pittman's Pumpkin Patch, Pittman's Garden Patch. It is August 27th, 2015. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit what's going on with the pumpkins and everything. Pretty good news. Not too bad. The ongoing battle with squash bugs continues and whatnot. But this right here is a female flower. This is a Big Max pumpkin, and it's in the Maxima family, and you can tell that because the pumpkin fruit there at the bottom is yellow, whereas if you're talking about the Peppo family of pumpkins, that pumpkin will be green on the bottom and will ripen to orange later, where again the Maxima families are yellow and will ripen to orange later on, or some kind of peachy salmon color depending on variety. But this was a female that opened up this morning, and I already have been in there and hand pollinated it. Whether it will set fruit or not, we'll know in a few days. Alright, so over here, same plant, is another female flower that I hand pollinated about 2 days ago. And you might think that, oh, that one's definitely growing, and it might be. But it was fairly large to begin with and kind of weird shape. It looks more like an egg or something like that. So we'll see in a few days if that pollinates, if it sets fruit. Okay, so on to other things. Now, this is my Howden variety pumpkin. Sorry for the mesh. It's very, it makes it a little harder to see the pumpkin in there and whatnot, but you can see that right there, dead center screen. And that one's definitely growing. Okay. And that's a Howden, like I said. And I had a couple other females that bloomed on here once this was already set, which is unusual, because usually a plant will not, well, sometimes will not open up another female flower when it has one growing on there, a pumpkin already growing. This one opened up two. One a little bit further in the back there, slightly to the right, and one, so I know it's hard to see, but one further up that way. And it doesn't look like those two have taken, because they're not beginning to grow any. So and that's probably because the plant already knows that this one, that it already has a pumpkin growing, and it doesn't want to try to have more baby pumpkins when it's already supporting one. So and this actually is kind of good, because that means that all the energy, all the nutrients, the water and everything is going to go towards this particular pumpkin, so it'll get as big as it's going to get without competition from other pumpkins on the vine. Okay, so, and this one started out to be really big anyways. On the day of that the flowers petals bloomed, this was already a fairly good size pumpkin. So that gives me good hope that this will be a decent size. It's just a matter of keeping down the powdery mildew on these plants. So onward to other things. I will show you. I haven't really talked about this one too much. This is another Big Max variety. This was the one I meant to be a Big Max when I was transplanting them out. The other one that I showed you back at the beginning of the video was supposed to be a Mr. Wrinkles, which is a Peppo family, but somehow I mixed up the plants during transplanting time, and I accidentally planted out another Maxima. Okay, so here you go. Here's a good example. Alright, so there, you see right there is the pumpkin fruit there, the yellow one. So this is a Maxima family, and it's a Big Max variety. And you can see the petals right there. They're getting poofy a little bit, a little puffy, and it's beginning to become like a limey green to slightly yellow. So it's starting to get ready to bloom here in probably about another day, 2 at the most. Now, it's a possibility that it could abort itself and whatnot, and that's definitely possibilities. But it's looking like it's going to continue growing, and in another day or two it'll probably bloom. So I'll be ready for it. And somewhere up here I saw, well, maybe, well, can't find it now. There was another female, like, ready to take its place just in case it didn't quite make it. Peppers are doing fine. Tomatoes are okay, but I'm having trouble keeping my tomatoes from being eaten by critters. Okay, so over here to this pumpkin right here. This is the Mammoth King variety of pumpkin. It's a Maxima family pumpkin. And you can see it has a peachy color, a salmon color. And it's my biggest one I've ever grown, for sure. I don't know how long it's going to take to continue to get it ripened and whatnot, but it's slowly turned over. I just don't know if this is going to get to a completely orange color like the package shows pictures of it, or if it's going to stay this salmon color. I'm beginning to think it's going to stay a salmon color, but I don't know. Time will tell. I just don't want to leave it on there too long and have it start to go bad on me, you know. So anyhow, that's what's going on the pumpkin patch side of things. Not a whole lot of other things. I've been getting my fall vegetables growing up in little flats and trays, and getting them ready to transplant out when the summer vegetables are done. So let's see. That's probably about it. Well, if you have any questions or comments, and you can post them down below. And thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate it. And again, spread the word. Tune them into this channel for learning about gardening and whatnot, and I'll do my best to answer any questions. All right, so from Pittman's Pumpkin Patch, Pittman's Garden Patch, you guys have a great day. Bye.